Let's do some coffee. Hello everyone, welcome to coffee time. I am going to be making some coffee. I should probably turn on the cameras before I start this segment, shouldn't I? But I'm not professional. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. We're going to be making some coffee. I've got two new coffees that came in yesterday. I have not tried them yet, so we're going to be making both of them, I think. We'll probably just do some AeroPresses today. Let's just keep it simple. Keep it nice and simple. Pyro, hello, welcome on in. Don't forget short streams today. I mentioned that, but the Wi-Fi could have died at that point. Yes, we're only doing coffee today, no Lego. I need to be finished by, well, in 2 hours time I need to have definitely be finished. I don't think I'll talk about coffee for 2 hours this time. Streamers have friends in real life. Streamers have streamer friends. So, like, we got to hang out with Sam last night. He is a streamer. Does that? I mean, I've known him for 20 years, 16 odd years before he started streaming. So, you decide whether that's a real life friend or a streamer friend. You call BS. It does seem highly unlikely that a persona on the internet has IRL friends. Because why would I be doing this otherwise? Why would I be doing this? Anyway, coffee! There we go. If you're watching this back on the VOD, there was a good 20-minute segment there of me talking about things like Moist and Stardew Valley and stuff like that. We talked about it a bit. Leo says they're not up to much this weekend, but you might try some suey stuff. Oh, soy stuff. I thought you were just going to start suing people. Only reason I allowed in because I did the... Yes, you are a streamer as well. Leo is also a streamer. Yes. That's the only reason you are allowed into this group. It's not because we like you. No. It's because you stream, and we must amass a streaming army to fight the boomers. That's my secret goal in life anyway. I got 2 new coffees. 2 I'm pretty sure I haven't tried before. Actually, I'm pretty sure I've tried that one, and it was alright, but I got a little bit more of it. I can't remember what it was like, so I'm going to pretend I didn't actually try that before. Ignore I said any of that. And then we got this one, which I'm pretty sure I haven't tried before. So this one, the bigger bag, it is called Fazenda do Sertão. It's from Brazil, and I'll just pull up its credentials. I probably should have done this beforehand. Profesh. Hey there, just a quick reminder. This is a recording of a stream I did on Twitch. If you like this and want more live content, come join the chat and the great community over on Twitch. I stream every week Monday, Friday and Sundays. Or follow me on my socials for any changes or extra streams. Okay, thanks, and here's the video. According to TikTok, we are the boomers. I'm a millennial and I will fight for that. I'm proud to be a millennial. I don't want to be any of these youngsters, and I don't want to be the old people. I'm happy being in the middle, being that awkward middle place. Anyway. Fazenda do Sertão, I think. Okay, it's got this funny squiggle over the A. It is from Brazil. It is a dark roast. Tastes of coca praline, however you want to say it. Low acidity, heavy body. Like me. Just like me. And then we've got Fazenda Santa Lucia. Which is, again, from Brazil. We're going Brazilian today, people. We're doing a Brazilian. We're doing 2 Brazilians, technically. It is also a dark roast, but this tastes of dark chocolate, macadamia, low acidity, rich body. That's definitely not me. I haven't got a rich body. There's substantial disagreement about the pronunciation of praline, but all of them end in lean. Praline, 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 praline. Well, it's the English language, and it's nonsense. So I'll say it however I goddamn please, and I'll change it every time. Moss, hello, welcome on in. How are we doing? I'm opening both of these coffees. Do you want the red one or the yellow one first? You guys can decide while I set up the AeroPress. You can see where I've been branded by the venue last night. I was trying to think what the word was. Venue. It's French, but sure. Shut up. Half of English is French. What are you on about? we just took the French and then pronounced it incorrectly. You want orange? No. We're going yellow or lello. We're going lello. Okay. You go over there. We don't want you yet. So, this is the Fazenda do Sertão. Again, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I don't care. We'll get about 14, 15 grams of that. Seal it back up nice and tight. Chuck it in. This is going to get loud for about 30 seconds. I could mute, but I want to talk. You can start with a pro or pray. I think it's, isn't it praline? Or, I think, praline. I think praline is the most I've heard, actually. English is 3 languages in a trench coat. It certainly is. Only 3? Well, it's most certainly Germanic, French. Obviously, there's the influence of Greek and Latin in those as well. But it's also got Celtic in there. So yeah. It's kind of, because we colonized and got invaded a lot and invaded other people, it's basically most languages are absorbed into it, okay? But then a lot of the languages have roots in the same place, so it's the next evolution of the language. And it's overly complicated, as evolution tends to be. Think of Latin as a single-celled organism and English as well, I guess a human. Overly complicated. There's at least a dozen. Yeah, that's true. Both of these are acceptable. The way I was saying it right incorrectly on purpose. I think you'll find. Right. I don't care how you say it. I care how it tastes. Got some lovely, lovely, lovely coffee there. So this one's meant to be the cocoa and praline one. Heavy body, low acidity. Okay, yeah, no. I'm not really getting that yet. But we will see once we get a brew in. Try not to drop things, Paul. Alright, so that was about 15 grams, just under 15. AeroPress I tend to do anywhere between 13 and 15, depending on whether I can be bothered refining the... Picking up beans and putting them back in the bag. Alright. There's about 200 and so mils of water of hot water in there. I can never remember exactly how much water. But it's about 220 maybe in the whole thing. We're going to leave that for a good 3 minutes while we discuss how you pronounce certain words. It's named after a French guy that cooked it. Oh, okay. Praline is how you say it in French. It doesn't really matter as long as people... Yeah, the best part of language and communication is it doesn't actually matter how you say it, as long as you're conveying the concept of what you're saying and the other person understands it. I could think of many situations where someone has said the wrong word, but I completely understand what they mean. You care how it tastes? The actual praline. Eat the bean. No, it's all about the blended flavors, all right? Actually, I need to put a 2-minute timer on here. Hold on. It's all about the combined flavors. It's chemistry. Pralines are terrible. Okay. I think I've only ever had the flavor in things rather than the thing itself. Like the raw thing it's made out of. Most of those are you, because you forget to name things, yeah. But it's like my cousins at Christmas once we were playing like a board game word thing where they've got to like guess the word or whatever, and one of them said it's like a gun. It's a gun, and they were like, oh yeah, it's a long gun. It's definitely a gun. Oh. I gotta stop this conversation. Wow, it's actually gone now. Actually gone. Am I back? I'm back. The Wi-Fi apparently decided to quit again. Are we back? Has Twitch decided to reconnect? I don't know what's going on today. Better not be doing this tomorrow. Oh god, all of chat just came in at once. Like, oh god, everything. Hold on. There we go. Right. There we go. It's a nut-based brittle. Oh, my timer's up. I have no idea what's going on with the Wi-Fi. I was just talking about how you can say one word and someone can understand it, sort of, even though it's the incorrect word. And how my cousins once were playing a word game at Christmas. And that's missing a lot of water, that. Must be very frothy. I'm going to top that up a little bit. So we're playing like a board game that I was like, guess the word sort of thing. And like my cousin was going, hey, it's this word, it's a gun. It's a type of gun. It's a gun. It's definitely, it's like a long gun. And so my other cousin was like throwing out gun names. Like just occasionally, it's like, oh, like a handgun, pistol, machine gun. And they're like, no. And then they both just like stopped for 20 seconds. And my cousin said, machete. And my other cousin went, yeah. And everyone else in the room went, whoa. Can we let them have that? Because It's not a gun. But they didn't have to like actually. They just had to guess the word. They both just instantly knew. Like, yeah, it's a gun. I was like, no, it's definitely not a gun. And yeah, they were both just on, for some reason, the same wavelength. They're sisters, so it kind of makes sense. It was just that's my example of two people understanding the communication without actually getting the method of communication correct. There we go. Coffee number 1 is done. Wi-Fi, can you please stay on now? Siblings be like that. Yep. Weapon, yes. Gun, no. They were definitely just going down the gun route. And because I can't remember if they were winning or something. Like the other team were like, nah, we can't let them have that because they've got it wrong the whole time. It's like, no, they said the right word. Anyway, this is that Fazenda dos Setao with the praline. It's currently black. Oh, that's a bit strong, that. That's a bit strong. With a big enough blunderbuss barrel, a machete could be ammo. Oh yeah, we get a lot of praline chocolates over here. Praline. I think praline is how I've heard it most, actually. Rather than pra, it's pra. It's a little strong. It's a little strong, and that's some milk. Try and bring out some of those flavors. Ooh. Okay, so it is kind of like chocolatey a bit, and got that coca sort of strength to it. There's like a strong coca sort of, yeah, taste there. Yeah, there is. I'm not getting any like probably nuttiness that you would usually. That sort of. I'm not getting any of that. That's interesting. It's definitely a low acidity. It's the heavy body. It's definitely got a heavy body. It's definitely, yeah. So heavy bodies aren't necessarily strong. They're I hate being pretentious with the coffee flavors, but it's like a deep sort of flavor profile. That's the only way I can describe it. Turtles. Turtles are vastly superior form of praline. They're generally of the pecan variety, coated in caramel and then coated in chocolate. By the way, it's pecan, not pecan or pecan. It is pecan. That one, you Americans do say wrong. I'm sorry, you do. Pecans. No. Other nuts are available. So it's like a nutty caramel coated in chocolate. That's nice. I'm not getting any nuttiness from this. Here we go again. I mean, I'm right though, aren't I? I am right. They're pecan nuts. You know they're native to America, right? Yeah, it still doesn't mean you're right. You guys have a lot of herbs too. Doesn't mean you say the word herb right. Oh, this is fun. I like language. Language is fun. UK is wrong. Nope. Oh, that's a really nice one. It's nice and smooth. It's subtle. It's not like, there's nothing like absolutely standing out. There's a nice, like I say, it's heavy. It's a very full-bodied sort of like heavy sort of flavor profile, but it's mainly that rich, almost chocolatey, but not quite chocolatey from the cocoa stuff. Yes. No nuts though. No nuts on that one. I like that one. On that one. We'll keep that one there. It's poetry. We'll decide how it's said. Fair enough. That is fair enough. Right, let's get this second one on the go. We don't say it wrong in the UK, what are you about? Clearly, we've already agreed that English is the amalgamation of all the other languages. So therefore, we took those languages and improved on them. So we get to decide what's best. There you go. There. All right, so we're gonna do a Fazenda Santa Lucia, or it might be Lucia. Lucia. No, it's definitely Lucia. Definitely Lucia. Well, let's not get into that argument. All right. These ones, that's a dark roast. I would say that's it's on the lighter side dark, but let's go for 14 and a bit grams. Joe, it's gym time. Jim, you say? Jim? Can't say, but he wants to say, "Aah!" I don't know what that emote is saying, but it's doing this. So, there you go. I'm Welsh, correct? Correct, I am Welsh, and the English invaded us and forced us to speak their language. Let's not get started on that argument, okay? Hi Joe, bye Joe. Have a fun gym, Joe. You'll describe it to me later. Oh my. Oh yeah, I hope the gym's good today, Joe. Do that lift. Run those steps. Other things. Oh, that's got a much stronger, like chocolatey sort of aroma just from the grind. Yeah. Much stronger. Lighter. It feels lighter. In terms of like... So that one felt like heavy in the aroma. It's just really hard to describe like tastes and flavors. All right? That one's got a nice lighter, sort of chocolatey sort of aroma. Let's try and get less bubbles in this time. I think that was the problem last time. There we are. Let's leave that one for 3 minutes. Yeah, this one's sort of like a little bit more deeper in sort of, I want to use the word deep in the like flavor profile. If it was like a musical note, it'd be like a deep note. It'd be no, that's a terrible note, Paul. No, I can't do notes. My voice is gone from last night. All right, and so is the internet. Here we go again. I'm glad no one saw that. No one saw that part. Has the internet actually gone? It says it's gone. Is it back? Did anyone see that part? Bass. Okay, you saw the bass. Yeah, this one would be a nice bass line. Like a rich bass line. It's like, oh yeah, you can feel it in your chest. That's what this one tastes like, if that makes any sense. It doesn't. It doesn't make any sense at all. Doesn't make any sense at all. That one smelled a bit more, although it's a dark roast, a bit more lighter. Let's do another 2-minute timer, and then we'll get that one on the go. Yeah, we're definitely not going to be doing any Lego today if the internet's dropping out constantly. Are pralines always gritty, or have I just never had a good one? Gritty? They shouldn't be gritty. Caramelized sugar should be hard. I mean, what we get like a... there's usually like a sort of smooth... like a whipped sort of, not whipped cream, but sort of like a... Oh, I don't really know how to describe it. It's like a nutty sort of smoothness in some of the chocolates we get. It's been gritty for you. Oh. Interesting. I suppose I don't eat them that often, so. So I just dropped, I saw the internet drop for literally a split second. Hopefully it's okay. Yeah, you like a nougat. Which is quite nice. Quite nice. Right. This one, oh god, that one's lost a lot of moisture as well. Let's top it up slightly. It's quite possible these are freshly roasted, so they have a lot of gas still, like, to be initially released after the first roast. After the roast, the first few days it's still releasing gases and whatnot. So it's quite possible I should be blooming these probably a bit better than I am. I'm just adding water. If I bloomed it, it would probably release that gas and make this process a little bit easier. I wouldn't have to top up. I wouldn't get as much froth from adding the water. Either my mug is leaking or something has happened here. What's happened here? Nope, no idea. There we go. Now this one is chocolate with macadamias. 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 Dark chocolate, actually, in fact. Low acidity, rich body. Here we go. Let's go back to chat. Okay, definitely getting a bit of the chocolate. Ooh, there is a slight nuttiness to it. Oh yeah, I can taste that a little bit better than the other one. Add some milk and the grit is from the blended nuts. You don't have whole nuts? They're made with whole nuts, not tiny bits and pieces. No, they're definitely like ground, like, yeah, they're definitely like ground into a paste, like an actual kind of, I would say, peanut butter sort of, like, it's like ground until it's a sort of paste like that, and then that is put into chocolatey things. Thank you for that horrible link to Google. It tastes good. It tastes very good. Right, anyway, let's try this one. This one is the dark chocolate macadamia low acidity rich body dark roast from Brazil. A little bit too hot for me to fully get a flavor there. It's definitely a lighter, right, so if I go back to this one. Yeah, that one's more of a, that's definitely got more of a heavy taste to it, a bit more strong. This one is lighter. It's got a bit more of those aromas in it, in the flavors. It's still quite, it's just dark roast. You can still tell it's a dark roast. It's still got that sort of deepness to it, but it's more, I wouldn't say floral, but it's definitely light, like a lighter sort of flavor profile than the first one. But it's rich. It's definitely rich, and I think that chocolatey flavor helps there. It's definitely richer. I'm not really getting much nuttiness from these, and it might be because I've done them in the AeroPress, and I might need to try them as an espresso, try and get some of that out, because the different brewing methods will give you different flavors. Like it'll highlight different parts of the roast. So, yeah, both very good. I'm liking both of those. Very good. I guess next week we'll do an espresso of at least one of them. I think I prefer the second to the first for the AeroPress. Yeah. Just for this method, at least. We're definitely talking about two different things. What? Praline seems to have totally changed meaning when it reached the US. US praline... Are you like the whole nuts that are then coated in caramel sugar? That's just like peanut brittle sort of stuff. Is that what you're talking about, Pyro? Because that's not what pralines are. That's definitely not what it is. Two different things. Wow. Okay. So you guys have been having a discussion about two completely different things, just called the same thing. Not quite brittle, but yeah. It doesn't form a bar. It's actually just a nut coated in caramel sugar. Okay. Candied nuts. Yeah. Sugar-coated nuts. They're not sugar-coated nuts. It's definitely caramel. Definitely like a caramelized sugar, sort of. Interesting. Well, we call it caramel coated. Caramel coated nuts, kind of, I guess. Oh, almost powdery, not solid sugar. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, no, that's definitely not what we have. We have literally like a paste, which is kind of what you get, I guess, kind of peanut buttery. It's like you just grind it into a paste. And then add that to things. I think. Kind of. I don't know how it's made. How odd. How odd that two things have come out that way. Oh yeah. I can see it now. Yeah, if you look at, I've got a website here which says it's a French confectionery, a cooked mixture of sugar, nuts, and vanilla, often ground to a paste and used as a pastry or candy filling. Also, it's a sugar-coated almond or nut meat. We get sugar-coated almonds all the time. Also in the American South, the term denotes a candy of sugared pecan meats or coconut. Yeah, so literally two different things. What the hell? Then turtles are a blob of those coated in a smooth, chewy caramel and then coated in chocolate. Yeah, I think we have similar sort of things where it's just like a hard sugar coated nut coated in caramel and chocolate. I've definitely had something like that before. Yeah, I don't know what we would just call them, sugar coated or caramel coated or something like that, depending on what's coating it. We just call it like a sugar coated almond or something. Some of them use brown sugar, fancy ones use brown sugar and white sugar in the caramel, and oh my god, so good. I mean, sugar and nuts in general, just good. Yeah. Sugar good, nuts good. Chocolate good. Can't really go wrong. Yeah, Wikipedia has two pages on this, depending on which one you mean. Can I hear how it's... Can I hear how this is pronounced? Can you tell me how this is pronounced? No, apparently it won't pronounce it for me. Okay, thank you, Wikipedia. Y'all can keep your nuts. Disgusting things. Moss. No. I always have peanuts in my snack drawer down here. I love some cashews, and pistachios are great, although expensive. And technically poisonous if they're not prepared correctly. I love a bit of danger. I mean, cashews are also poisonous if not cooked properly. US is mostly pecans, followed by cashews and almonds. Ah, cool. Oh, I'd love a sugar-coated cashew. Oh, yes. Cashews are definitely one of my favorite nuts. I do like I say, pistachios are good. But I'm not a big like pistachio flavored sort of person. Probably just more the nut by itself, salted and roasted. Wikipedia does say USA say praline, and Europe or UK is praline. So yes, maybe it is just two different things, and it's one of those where two things join together and out of different origins. Convergent is the word I was looking for. I'm sure language has a convergent sort of thing, because there are definitely words in the English language that basically sound the same or sound like they should be related, and they're not because they come from like different paths. But then they eventually came back to mean similar things or related things. It's like, that's interesting. They were completely unrelated. Coffee! Yes, coffee indeed. So let's do a recap of coffee today. We have lost internet. Fuck's sake. Yeah, do a little dance. Do a little dance until it comes back. Do a little dance. This is for the VOD people. If you're watching the VOD, this is just for you. I'm doing a little dance. I'm very tired. I went to a gig last night and I didn't get back until after midnight. So I'm going to do a little dance. Oh, my Wi-Fi has actually died. Oh, well, isn't that fun? Can you connect, maybe, computer? There we go. Let's do a little dance. Woo! Little dance. It's connecting. Oh my god, what are you doing? Come on. Oh, it's crashed. Ah! My Wi-Fi adapter has crashed. This is purely VOD now. We're only on VODs. No internet. No, it's coming. Here we go. Do a little dance. Do a little dance. On my back. Oh yeah. We're dancing. We're dancing. I need light. I need light. There we go. We're dancing. Are we back? We're not back. I don't know what's going on, guys. Are we back? Do a little dance. We're dancing. No one's gonna see this. This is all on the VOD. Do 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 do. Come on. Oh, I'm gonna punch my camera apparently. Just turn that off, it's very warm. Doing a little dance. Wow, my internet has actually died. Okay, one moment. Have I returned? Am I back? Oh, I see a message. Keep leaving the room, not bringing in the bestest boy. Am I back? Am I actually back? Am I live? I can see chat, but can chat see me? Way! You guys missed one hell of a dance session I did then. That's for the people on the VOD. I was stood here doing a little dance, hoping the internet came back, and it didn't. So you guys, you're gonna have to go watch the VOD whenever that eventually goes up on YouTube. God damn it, internet, what are you doing to me? I can't remember what we were talking about, because it's the internet's being a pain in the ass right now. Let's go get the doggo. Let's console people with doggos.
This is for Pyro.
Can we hold him?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
What's that? Yes. Who's that? You don't know what's happening.
What's happening? Oh, thank you. Oh. Oh. Oh no!
I'll leave this open.
Dog under the arm. There we go. There we are. There we go. Some light on the dog. Are we okay? How are we doing? Anything you want to say to the people? Yeah, I'm sorry the internet keeps dropping. I swear I didn't eat any of the cables. Oh God, it is so heavy right now. Ugh. There we go. Some light on the dog, there we go. Anyway, I haven't really got anything else to say. Do you want to sit on the chair? You sit down. Sit down. No? Well, you can leave if you want. Okay, he's just gonna stand there, standing on the chair. He would never nibble a cable. He is very good. He doesn't even take food off the coffee table, which is at like nose height. He has been trained well to never be a bad boy, eh? Because you're a good boy. You're a good boy. Yes. Friend's Labrador cable. Labrador puppy chewed a cable during lockdown. Cats tend to do that a lot, don't they? They chew cables. Maybe because they think it's like rats' tails or something. He's just happy to like hang out here like this. If the desk wasn't raised up right now, I would stick him on my chair and just let him sit. Right, that's kind of the end of coffee time. I've got a bit of coffee left. You want to go down? You're happy to stay. You can just sit there. That's fine. Yes, so let's recap. Coffee number 1, very good. Coffee number 2, very good. Internet, very bad today. Oh, bad internet. Oh, no. I think our router is just dying. I think it's just something's happened and it's just dying. Don't know what. Yeah. Not a lot I can do there. But here we go. More coffee. Oh yeah, that's definitely got like a lighter sort of chocolatey sort of flavour to it. You want to rub the cheeks? Give him all the cuddles. We'll give him cuddles for you. Don't worry about that. When in doubt, blame a squirrel. Well, so yeah, our internet line was caught in the tree that was like that's near it. So I did like fish it out. Friday, I think I did on Friday. I threw a bit of string over it, and then I walked it and just like sort of like teased it away from the tree, and it sort of released itself. So it's only in like high winds that it will get caught in the tree because it's like at its extreme and then it gets hooked on. And I thought that was the reason for our internet issues. Turns out no. Turns out it's definitely either a mix of that and the router is just fucked. Or, don't know. But I'm thinking of buying a mesh network anyway. And doing, just having better internet in general. So, yes. You've had Neo shove his nose in your ear. Yeah, you have. One of my cats likes to chew headphone cables, but she can be persuaded against it. It doesn't eat yarn though. Interesting. Squirrels are evil. Not all squirrels are evil. Come on, let's not generalize. Red squirrels are innocent. Red squirrels are victims. At my graduate university, we literally lost power to an entire building because some idiot squirrel decided that the master power line in the building looked yummy. It definitely would have fried itself, yeah. I mean, those are chonker of cables as well. They're like that thick, so... Good going. To like chew through all the coating and then expose it like that. The squirrel did not survive the process. Well, of course not, but you had tasty, tasty fried squirrel. That's what we call natural selection. Is it natural when they're dealing with unnatural things like power lines? Is it though? I don't think that's natural selection when we've introduced an unnatural thing and be like, well, if they're not smart enough to realize what a power line is, idiots. It's like, no. They don't have power lines in nature. You think your cat just likes the texture of braided cables? Ah, that's interesting. That's one determined squirrel. It certainly is. Don't chew random objects. But how will they know what's tasty and what isn't? You gotta think about it in terms of tastiness. Oh, Lee, you have put some praline stuff in there, in the Discord. Hashtag doin the Discord. That sounded wrong, but doin it. Don't forget to do that doin. Join the Discord. Yeah, we do have those sort of things. They're like little, yeah. Join the Discord. That's Discord, not Jizzcord. That's a different thing. And there's a subscription involved in that one. Anyway, thank you for coming along to another Sunday coffee time, where the internet has been a pain in the arse. And we've talked about etymology and various other things of that nature. We started out with moistness. What else have we discussed today? Tasty treats. Tasty treats. Various other things like that. Oh, is that link expired? I mean, it's meant to last for 7 days. Hold on, I will get a new link. Hold on. New link. Invite people. Copy. Because I basically set up every Monday. Before Monday stream, I set it up. So it shouldn't be expired. Maybe I didn't do that right at this time. But there we go. There are pictures of Neo in there. Let me update the bot. Make sure it's got the right link. Wait a minute. Is it because you're talking? Oh, God. I think I know the issue. It may be going to a completely different command. Let's try that again. No, there you go. It's updated now. Cool. Coffee and bass. Pretentious coffee terms. That was it. We did do some pretentious coffee terms and how coffee number 1 was definitely deeper, like a deep bass note. Like kind of like got my taste buds in the chest, sort of like when you feel it. Coffee number 2 was more of a medium sort of note. No, it wasn't too high. It's definitely still like it's still low, but not as low as the first. Taboo Kid, hello. Welcome to a chaotic stream where the internet keeps dying. And I've been dancing I've been dancing sometimes when the internet dies in the hope that it brings it back. I'm doing a little internet dance, like a rain dance, but for internet, for ones and zeros. But yeah, Discord was having a moment. It certainly was. I have no idea why that link was expired, but who cares? Who cares, eh? Oh, right. I don't really have much else to say. We've had our coffee. I've got to finish up now because we're going out in an hour and I need a shower. Thank you all for watching. I hope everyone has a nice Sunday. Have a nice rest of your weekend.